Let's talk about creatine. Creatine, for those who don't know, is one of the most popular supplements that athletes take to improve their performance and build lean muscle mass. It's safe, it doesn't have any side effects, and a lot of research has been done on it. That's why we've put together this post all about what will happen to your body if you take creatine. So read on and find out how you can get started. The introduction might sound something like, creatine is a supplement that many athletes use to perform better and build more lean muscle mass. And this is true, but what many people don't know is that creatine can be used to prevent muscle fatigue. It's anti-inflammatory and also protects your body from muscle breakdown. For this reason, a lot of people will start taking it to improve their performance in the gym and get that ripped body they've always wanted. But what will happen to your body if you start taking creatine? What kind of supplements are there? There are many different kinds of supplements out there, and each one has a specific function for your body. The most popular ones are Creatine Monohydrate, Creatine Ethyl Ester, Creatine Nitrate, and Creatine Hydrochloride. These are all the most popular forms of creatine, and what will happen to your body if you take them. Creatine Monohydrate. The first type of supplement there is creatine monohydrate. It's what most people think of when they hear creatine, and this is safe to take because it's comprised of a simple salt that your body can break down if it doesn't need anymore. This means that it's a lot easier to absorb and use, so the effects are going to be quicker. What will happen to your body if you take creatine monohydrate? Your muscles will become stronger due to the increased demand for energy in your muscles, leading to an improvement in performance. On top of this, you'll also experience less muscle fatigue, meaning you'll be able to lift more weight for longer before you need to rest. It's worth noting that there isn't any difference between the forms of creatine, so it doesn't mean that all forms are better than each other. The main differences are price and the way they're made, although they all serve the same purpose. The only drawback is that it's not available in pill form as all the other forms of creatine are, and this can pose a problem for some people. If you're not sure why you should start taking creatine yet, just read on. Creatine Ethyl Ester. Another form of creatine is creatine ethyl ester, and a lot of people prefer this one because it's a more pure form of creatine. What does this mean? This means that it's better absorbed than the standard creatine monohydrate, and it has a higher concentration of pure creatine. What will happen to your body if you take creatine ethyl ester? You'll experience an improvement in performance in the gym due to the increased energy production, and you'll see your endurance increase as well as your muscle density. Creatine Nitrate. This is another form of creatine, and it's also very popular. This is because it has a faster absorption rate than the standard creatine monohydrate, as well as more purity. What will happen to your body if you take creatine nitrate? A lot of people have tried this form of creatine before because it's so popular, and most people find that they see quicker results when taking the nitrate form of creatine. Your body will also absorb it much faster, which means you're more likely to reach your muscle building targets more quickly. It's worth noting that the effects are still just as great in the standard form of creatine, so you don't have a reason not to try this. Creatine Hydrochloride. This is the last form of creatine, but one of the most popular ones out there. Its purity is much higher than that of creatine ethyl ester and nitrate, and so there are a lot less impurities in it, making it better for your body. What will happen to your body if you take creatine hydrochloride? There are no major differences between the different forms of creatine, so this is safe to try. The main difference you'll find is that it's better absorbed by your body than standard creatine monohydrate, and the effects will be much quicker. The only difference is that the nitrate form seems to be a lot better absorbed, and some people find that it's more effective for them, although this isn't proven. So there you have it. These are the 4 main forms of creatine, and you've learned what happens to your body when you take each one. With creatine, exercises are essential. There's no doubt that you can get real results when you work out, and you'll be able to build muscles like a beast. However, this isn't possible without the right type of training. So make sure that's what you're doing. When you start working out, your body will have to adapt to the new stress that comes with working out, and this is why it doesn't work for everyone. That's why it's so important to make sure you have the right type of exercises for your body. This is where we come in. What is cardio? We all know what cardio is, right? It's just running or walking around on a machine for around 30-45 minutes or so. In fact, running and cycling are probably the most popular forms of cardio, and they're both very beneficial. The problem is, however, that many people find it boring, and it may seem like a good idea to just stick to cardio instead of working out your muscles. Let me tell you something. This is wrong. When you work out your muscles, you'll notice an improvement in everything from your appearance to overall health if you have a proper routine. If you don't work out, chances are that you won't see any change at all. However, even though cardio may be good for you as well as weight loss, it's still not the best thing for building muscle. What is weight training? Weight training is quite simply lifting weights on a barbell. You can do cardio for hours on end, but if you don't work out your muscles, you'll never see any improvements in either strength or muscle size. This is why weight training is the best way to lose fat and build muscle. There are, however, a few things to think about when you're working out. How much should you work out? If you have an exercise routine, it's worth remembering that more is better. If a certain exercise gets too complicated, or if your form isn't perfect, it's not going to work as effectively as if you did it properly. The best way to ensure that you get results is to have a simple routine that you follow every week. This can be as simple as this. Monday, chest and back. Tuesday, legs and shoulders. Wednesday off, full rest day. Thursday, arms and abs. Off the rest of the week. If you're working out with a partner, it's also a good idea to do cardio together. In fact, when you're with your friends, this will actually make it more fun, and it's much more likely that you'll stick to the routine. This is because having people around makes it much less boring. Something else worth thinking about is how long your exercises should be for. If you want to lose fat and build muscle at the same time, it's really important to know your goal and limit. There is one main reason why your body stores fat, and it's because of stress. This can be caused by stress in your everyday life, but also due to exercise. As we said before, it's the stress that causes your body to store fat instead of burning fat. And the most important, take actions. With all those explanations, I hope you'll understand better how creatine works. Don't hesitate to tell us your results in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video, and if you want more videos on how to boost your metabolism, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos.